The Kaioken. Alternate names: King Kai Fist, World Lord Fist, Fist of the World King Realm, King Fist, Fist of the King of the Worlds, Kaioken. The manga's first debut of the Kaioken is The Mystery of the Kaioken. The anime's first debut is Lesson Number 1. The inventor of the Kaioken is King Kai. The users who use the Kaioken are Goku, Future Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Future Warrior 2, Future Warrior 3, and Goku Black. Oh, it's the Kaioken attack. It's like a massive upsurge of energy. Everything is heightened power, speed, and even hearing, and vision improved dramatically. You sort of become a super self, but it became only be sustained by a short time, so you can have to get the job done quickly. Kaioken. Realm, King Fist, is a technique invented by King Kai. However, Goku is the only person ever to use it successfully. It is a technique that multiplies the user's ki for a heartbeat, thus increasing their power and speed and enabling them to inflict serious damage to opponents who are constantly stronger than them. However, the downside of the Kaioken is that it takes a heavy toll on the user's body, making them vulnerable to enemy attacks. While in the state, the user's aura color becomes crimson. The technique requires the use of ki control to handle it properly. As a result of the Kaioken, the user's base power level strengthen, speed and senses greatly increase. For an instant, through training can allow for a longer use shown during Goku's fight with Frieza. The only change produced by the basic Kaioken to be qualified in the series is that it doubles the user's power level. As the series progresses, Goku demonstrates the ability to heighten the effect of the Kaioken to increasingly higher multiplications. There is a inconsistency in that Kaioken and Kaioken times 2 appear to have the same effect, despite Goku and King Kai apparently believing the latter to be a more powerful buffer. Despite this, Kaioken times 3 and above all consistently multiply the user's power level by the respective multipliers. In Dragon Ball Z, when Goku first learned the Kaioken, the furthest he could handle was the Kaioken times 4. His body was heavily damaged. However, through training at 100 times gravity, and then later with his dramatic strength increased after his fight with Captain Ginyu, he was able to withstand astonishingly multiplications of the Kaioken technique, such as Kaioken times 10 and Kaioken times 20, which is said to be the maximum in the anime. The highest multiplication for the Kaioken ever seen was the Kaioken times 100, which Goku used against Lord Slug. The technique, however, has its substantial flaws. If the user multiplies the base ki too much, the uprise of ki flowing inside could easily obliterate them or seriously damage their body, as it did Goku's. After using the Kaioken times 4 to overpower Vegeta's Gallic Gun, Goku's entire body was then thrashed, and he can barely move without hurting himself. Even one friendly slap on the back from a gracious Yajirobe caused Goku to scream out in agony. King Kai tried to master this technique himself, but failed and taught Goku instead. In Dragon Ball Super, it was mentioned by old Kai that using Kaioken alongside Super Saiyan is almost impossible, or rather lethal, because the intense emotional turmoil caused by the Super Saiyan transformation would not allow precise ki control to survive the technique. Only a fully controlled and calm ki could be combined with the Kaioken, as it happens with the Super Saiyan Blue. When using the Kaioken, the user gains a red and exploding aura, and in turn their whole body and clothes acquire a reddish tint. The power of the aura also visits the user's hair and clothes if they have any, unlike other transformations like the Super Saiyan or Golden Frieza. The Kaioken must remain with its aura active all time. If the user is not very used to the technique, it generates great stress to the body, enough to increase the muscle mass and blood pressure in the form of popped out veins. Usage and power. The first time Goku used the Kaioken was during the Saiyan conflict when he used it to catch up with and cripple Nappa before he could kill Gohan and Krillin with his break cannon mouth blast. Later, while Goku started to battle Vegeta, he realized that he could not defeat Vegeta even with the Kaioken, so he powered up to Kaioken times 3, raising his battle strength to over 24,000 and overpowering Vegeta to prevent Vegeta from destroying the Earth with his Gallic Gun. He used Kaioken times 3 Kamehameha, a combination of the Kaioken times 3 and the Kamehameha in an attempt to save himself and the Earth, initiating an energy clash when both of their attacks proved unable to overtake the other. Goku used the Kaioken times 4, surging through Vegeta's Gallic Gun and blasting him into the sky. Goku also used the Kaioken briefly when he fought Vegeta's Grade 8 form, but was whipped aside by Vegeta's tail, surprised at Vegeta for remaining as agile as ever seen, even in the huge size of the Grade 8 transformation. During the battle on planet Namek, Goku uses the ability during his fight with Jace and Burter in order to increase his power up to 300,000, according to Dragon Ball Z, the anime adventure game, so that he could outmatch Burter and Jace's combined power level of 175,000. Later, when Goku fought Captain Ginyu, he demonstrated his Kaioken in a prolonged way, increasing his battle strength to a power level around 180,000, thus shocking Ginyu and Jace after being healed in the rejuvenation chamber. Following his attack from Vegeta, and Goku himself had switched bodies with Ginyu. Goku battled with Frieza using a Kaioken once again. After realizing Goku was stronger than the others, he had battled from Ginyu to Piccolo and even Vegeta. Frieza used 50% of his maximum power, which gave him an enormous power boost, according to the Tien Shinhan and King Kai in the manga, as well as the English dub of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Goku was using Kaioken times 10 throughout the fight to have even a chance at battling Frieza, but even this was not nearly enough. Goku then attempted to use a Kaioken times 20, which very briefly gave him speed and power enough to strike Frieza. And then Frieza amazingly held off with one hand before taking the full extent of the blast. Unfortunately, though showing physical signs of being harmed, Frieza was barely hurt by the attack. He did, however, appear shocked by Goku's power, remarking that there was something strange about him and wondering how a Saiyan could have such incredible power. The attack left Frieza feeling somewhat threatened as he remarks to himself that he must take him out now. A short time later, Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan for the first time, which greatly overshadowed the Kaioken and gave him the strength to finally overpower Frieza. Goku's battle against Frieza is the last time the Kaioken was used in the original manga, as the introduction of Super Saiyan outclassed it. However, in the anime filler fight against Pikkon at the Otherworld tournament, Goku uses a Kaioken and Super Saiyan combination that he calls a Super Kaioken, which gives him an incredible strength increase. Because of this one instance, it appears that Goku can also demonstrate the Kaioken's usability in transformed states, which potentially means he can make it his transformation force many times stronger. However, Goku also is very exhausted after using it due to the stress of the Super Saiyan form combined with this technique, and cannot perform this technique unless dead. If you like the video, like. If you want, subscribe. Bye.